everyone, this is Carla from DIY Happy Home, and I'm here today to make some Oat Bran muffins for breakfast for my kids. I did make these once before and they did like it, and the reason I made them is because I had Oat Bran in my cabinet, my pantry, that I wanted to use up. So in this bowl here I have 2 cups of this Quaker Oat Bran hot cereal. 2 cups, and I have a little bit, actually I have a little bit more than 2 cups because there was a little bit, just a tiny bit left in the box, so I put the whole thing in. And then I put in a 1/4 cup of brown sugar. I'm actually going to put another 1/4 cup, so that'll make a 1/2 cup of brown sugar, and that's the sweetener for the muffins. I'm measuring that out now. Let's throw that in. Let's kind of break that up and mix that in with the Oat Bran. I'm guessing that since there's no flour in this and it's Oat Bran, does that make these gluten-free? Maybe? I don't know. I'm not a gluten-free kind of person, but I think it would in this case. So next I'm going to put in 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Let's put these in. If I can find my teaspoons. Where are my teaspoons? Oh, here they are. So 2 teaspoons baking powder. I always want to make sure I have baking powder, not baking soda. Alright, that's going to go in. 2 of those. I'm going to do a 1/2 of a teaspoon of salt. Hi Daniel, what you doing, buddy?
Wash your hands.
There's my salt. It's 1/2 teaspoon. Sprinkle that in. Let's stir that around. I'm going to use a pastry thing to cut up the brown sugar a little bit. The brown sugar's kind of jammed up. Let's see if this will help kind of get rid of some of those brown sugar chunks. Sometimes mine chunks up into like balls. I don't know. But I guess when I add the wet ingredients, it'll be okay. For those of you that have kids that are home from school, I hope you're faring well. We've been doing homeschooling the past couple days. It's been busy. For the liquids, we're going to add in some skim milk. Not skim milk, what am I saying? This is 2% milk. But add in whatever kind of milk you have. And we're going to add a cup of the milk in. Use your liquid measure. Milk, that's going to go in. I've got my eggs over here. Okay, add my milk. My assistant here, my husband's putting the milk back for me. Thanks, dear. Yep. And then I've got 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. I've been using, I got this stuff at the grocery outlet. This is called, it's Thrive Culinary Algae Oil. It's the best oil for your heart. It has the highest level of monosaturated fat. It's a good fat. I got like, I forget what I paid, but so far I like it. It's basically like a tasteless oil, and I've been liking it so far in my baked goods and things. So I'm going to put in 2 tablespoons of that. Let me get my measure here. And then I'm going to put my eggs in. 1, 2. There we go. And get the lid on that. we're gonna put in eggs. Now this is actually I'm gonna put in 2 eggs, but I had a 3rd yolk. So these were jumbo eggs and one of them had a double yolk, so it looks like I had 3 eggs here, but I'm just using what I have, and I happen to have jumbo eggs. So I like to, before I add them, I mix the eggs up a little bit and then throw this in. There we go. And I'm gonna add, I don't think I added this the last time I made it, but I'm adding vanilla because I love vanilla. So let's put a big splash of vanilla in there.
Alright, when I get those pieces,
let's mix this up to combine. Alright. This way, in the morning, when I get up, I can throw these muffins at the kids and we can get started right away on our homeschooling and get it out of the way so we're not doing it later, and then they can go out and have fun. So I did put the salt. I think that's everything. Now here's where I make them like extra yummy here. I just toss in some chocolate chips. And I don't put, like, I just literally throw some in. That's probably about, I want to say, a 1/4 cup. And then after I get these mixed in, right before I put them in the cupcake pans, I'm going to add some of these M&M Minis milk chocolate baking bits. I don't want to add them in too close to when I put them in the muffin tins because the colors start to bleed with the M&Ms. So let me make some space here and I will be back shortly with my muffin tin and the muffin cups in there. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I have my muffin tin lined with muffin tin liners, or whatever they're called, cupcake liners. And I'm adding in the chocolate M&Ms. I'm just shaking some in the batter. And then you just do a quick mix up. Do a mix, but some of the colors start to bleed a little, but that's okay. And then you do a scoop in each tin. Try not to get it everywhere like I sometimes do. Fill up each one, and there we go. These scoops do make it very easy. I like how fast it goes, and you do have less mess, I think, than just trying to pour it in. You could put sprinkles in these. You could do some like crushed banana or, oh, hi. Crushed banana would be good, or applesauce. Something to flavor it, make it really yummy. That's my daughter making noises, sorry here. Okay. Looks like I have a little extra batter. I'll have to do some extra muffin tin to add it in, and I'll show you what they look like when they're done. The chocolate does give it a nice sweet taste, so my kids, I think that's why they like them.
But of course.
But of course. Okay, I'm gonna try to get away with just adding them to these instead of doing another muffin tin. Try to stretch it out there. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of muffins lately because I find it's just a little bit of time in, and then you have them for a quick snack or a quick breakfast. And If you keep the variety different, then the kids don't seem to mind it, because it's not like, oh, we need these muffins again. I kind of switch up the flavors a little bit. Okay, that is it. So these bake for it's at 425 degrees, and I think I tested them at 20 minutes. I think it was 20 minutes. Let me just, I don't know. I'll probably check them at 15 just to be safe, and I'll let you know how long they took. Okay? I'll be back. Thanks. Here are the finished Oat Bran muffins. They baked at 425 degrees, and I checked them at 15 minutes, and I took them out when a toothpick in the center of one of the muffins comes out clean. Let me know in the comments below if you make this recipe, and please hit that subscribe button to receive notifications on future videos. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye!